I took a chance with this one, 340. It looks kind of the same color as my CoverGirl, which I love this. But it's a little bit deeper, as you can see. So therefore, I don't have to apply as much. Now, I wore this for about an hour or so before I jumped in the shower. And I didn't put on a primer, and I didn't pat it dry either. So it was kind of like a little bit transfer, but without it doesn't have SPF, which I don't mind because I can put on my own SPF. But the problem I had with a lot of foundation is when it has a high dosage of that SPF in it, it's like too oily for my oily skin. It just looks gross. Now, looking at this, the CoverGirl has SPF in it, but it still dries matte, and I love that because I have oily skin. This one doesn't have the SPF, which I'm loving, because when I tried the 355 in the past, after like a week, I took it right back because it was just too cakey. It had too much SPF in it. It was too cakey for me on top of my oily skin. So when I had it on for about an hour or so before I jumped in the shower, it was like a little bit of transfer, and it kind of dried a little like semi-matte because there's no SPF in it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this now, and I'm gonna do a video because I want to see like how I forgot to apply my freaking primer, so I guess I'll just try to squeeze it in the areas that I didn't get it in. I really don't have any problems up in this area, like under my eyes. It's mainly like around here in my T-zone where I have a lot of issues at, with a lot of oil. So it's too late to get right there, so oh well, we'll see. So here we go, and the consistency is kind of loose. As you can see, it's dripping down the brush. It's not as kind of like thick like the CoverGirl. Okay, and you can see it's dripping down my face. And see, it's like a lot oranger than my CoverGirl when I put that on. And I actually lucked up with that tawny color, because when it first came out and I was still working at Target, they were only like $5 before they went up to $10. And I just like took a chance with it, and it like matched my skin. When I put it on the CoverGirl until I let it sit and oxidize and everything, it looks kind of like orangey like this, but after it sits and oxidizes, it's fine. Like it kind of like blends in with my skin color. Now I don't know if you could tell the difference. And it's like really like dry without the SPF in it. And I did notice with like some of the newer shades that are like in the cool, neutral, and warm of this Maybelline, the last couple of shades, they have like one without SPF and like two with SPF, but they're darker. I wish they can have like a collection with. I kind of like don't understand why they even do that. Like the 330 had SPF, but the 340, the one I have, didn't. And then 355 had SPF, and the 360, I think it had it as well. So that's just kind of weird how they picked and choose which shades they wanted to put SPF in and which ones they didn't. I don't know what that's about. So it dries pretty like matte, but at the same time, there's a little bit of transfer there. So I'm just gonna let that sit, and as you can see, it's not full coverage. It's like medium, which I like. So I don't want to look too fake, and I don't mind some of my blemishes showing. I just don't want them to be like boom all out there. So let's try that again. There is a little bit of transfer when you wipe. But it's not like extreme. I think that's pretty normal, honestly. So I'm gonna see how this holds up. It doesn't look too bad, like it doesn't look too off. Once I blend it all in, I don't think it looks that orangey. I think I'll like this color. I think I like this foundation as well. The little bit of transfer doesn't really bother me because I get the same little teeny bit of transfer when I use my CoverGirl if I like sweep or rub with my finger, but it's not harsh. Like this, I'm doing like a simple touch sweep and not a lot is transferring. If I did that same simple touch sweep and a lot transfer, oh, that's a problem for me. I don't like that. So it dries kind of matte and it looks kind of matte. And keep in mind, this is the one without the SPF. Now, like I said, some foundations have SPF in it and some colors don't. I don't know why they did that with the Fit Me. I don't know. But I kind of like that it doesn't have SPF in it because the SPF is what makes it a oily consistency, and I don't like that. I don't like foundations that are oily on my skin. Recently I tried the Black Opal, their oil-free foundation, and I was gonna do a review for you guys, but it was so oily. Like it's supposed to dry matte, but when I put it on, it was so oily, and I was just like, this is supposed to be oil-free, so why is it like this on my skin? I did not like it at all, so I took it back. It wasn't even worth it doing a review on. I mean, it was because it was so many cons about it, but I don't want to bash a product. I want to be able to give pros and cons about it. So I took that back. So this is how it looks. And this is with the primer on majority of my face because I forgot to put it on. And there's you guys definitely let me know if you think it's too orange for my skin. Like I said, the CoverGirl is like perfect for me, and that's what I have been using. I have so many backups in the CoverGirl, but I just wanted to try something different. I tried to look for reviews on this foundation, especially like in the newer shades, and nobody really did any reviews on the newer shades. I'm shocked. So I did see one young lady's review where she didn't have the actual foundation on, but she did speak on the same issue about the SPF issue. So I only saw a video like that, but I never seen an actual demo or anything on the newer shades. So you guys let me know how you feel, what you think about this. And I'm just setting it with some powder. And yeah, just let me know. Talk to you guys later.